students. Today we are here to talk about a very important topic of financial reporting and statement analysis, that is budgeting. Before we start this particular session, I want to introduce myself. I am Dr. Dua Nahwi, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, Language University. By the end of this lecture, the following learning outcomes may be obtained: meaning and definition of budgeting, objectives and functioning of budgeting, advantages of budgeting, and elements of a successful budgeting plan. Well, let us begin with the definition of budgeting. As per James M. Fremgen, a budget is a comprehensive and coordinated plan expressed in financial terms for the operation and resources of an enterprise for some specified period of time in the future. When it comes to literal terms, budget has been derived from a French word called budget, which basically means a leather pouch or wallet which holds your money and can be used in the future to meet expected expenditure. But because we are all business students, let us also look into the business definition of budget. Well, a budget denotes a numerical statement which shows how resources are to be required and used over a period of time in the future. Moving on to a definition given by the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, London. A plan qualified in the terms of monetary transactions prepared and approved prior to a defined period of time, usually showing planned income to be generated and expenditure to be incurred during that period and the capital to be employed to a given objective's attainment is termed as a budgeting. Is termed as a budget. Now, there are a few points or a few important salient features of budget that I want you to keep in mind. The first thing is that the budget is always prepared in terms of monetary or financial transactions because, as we know, budgeting is an important aspect of financial statements analysis. And financial statements analysis is in turn a part of financial management. In our earlier classes, we have discussed how financial management is in fact the backbone or lifeblood of all the departments in a business organization. Naturally, without financial resources allocation, it would be impossible for the other departments in a business organization to function, be it an HR department, be it finance, be it marketing, be it advertising, be it productions and operations, or R&D. In essence, a budget is said to be a formal expression of an action plan, and it provides a systematic and disciplined approach to implement and realize whatever has been planned. Moving on to another important topic of budgeting, that is the elements of budget. Very often the mind wonders that what exactly entails the elements of budget. Well, let us look into the first few important elements of a budget. Most importantly, budget is a plan. In fact, it is a blueprint or a roadmap for a firm to attain its end objectives. Secondly, a budget has to be prepared in advance. Quite naturally, if the budget is prepared in advance, only then will it be of utility to the top level management. As we all know, that budget gives us a roadmap or a blueprint for taking future actions related to the financial allocation of resources. Thirdly, a budget is concerned with the organization's operations as well as resources. So on one side, it looks at the different operational aspects, and on the other side, it links the resource allocation of a business organization. Quite naturally, the next element of budget is that it is prepared in terms of financial terms. So depending upon your country of origin, a budget can be prepared in rupees, dollars, pounds, Japanese yen, you name it. The next element of budget is that it is to be specified for a particular period of time. Business organizations usually try to prepare an annual budget, but most cases also budget has been prepared on a semi-annually basis, on a quarterly basis, on a weekly basis, or even daily budgeting is done in most of the business organizations. A budget is quite comprehensive in nature, which means that it includes all the operations in a business organization that require fund allocation. A budget is a coordinated plan. It coordinates among different components, segments, divisions, activities of an enterprise, much like the budget that is prepared on an all-India basis, where we see the different sectors, industries of the country are given equal or importance in the form of budget allocations. Moving on to the next topic, that is the objectives and functions of budgeting. So till now we have covered the definition of budgeting as well as the essential elements of budgeting. The next topic is going to give us an insight about why budgets are actually required in business organizations. The first and foremost objective or function of budgeting is that it compels planning. As in all the households, budgeting helps the household members in deciding how much funds should be allocated to which activity in a household. Similarly, in business organizations, budgeting helps us to decide which firm's activity requires more funds and which activities requires lesser funds. This compels the top level management to sit down with a pen and paper and decide how funds need to be allocated. This exercise helps and improves coordination amongst the different departments of an organization, which brings us to the second function of budgeting. Budgeting improves coordination. When all the factors of production and all the departmental activities are synchronized and integrated to pursue the organizational goals, we consider budgeting to be a successful activity. In fact, removing inconsistencies among the goals and actions of individual departments and reconciling these differences is one of the basic objectives that a budget needs to achieve over a period of time. Not only this, budgeting also improves communication between the different departments. The top level management communicates the goals that need to be achieved, the objectives that need to be achieved by the organization, who in turn convey them to the lower level management, who try to achieve those particular objectives and give a feedback regarding the discrepancies that may have been encountered in the achievement of these particular goals. Budgeting also provides a basis for control and performance evaluation. This in fact is the most important objective as far as management accounting is concerned. If you remember, we have discussed management accounting a number of times in the previous lectures, where we have seen that management accounting is nothing but the interpretation of the basic accounting data that the firm collects over a period of time. On a similar vein, budgeting also helps in controlling and performance evaluation of different departments. Naturally, a department which has stuck to its budgeting, which has not gone over budget or at the same time under budgeted, will be a better performing department as compared to the other departments in the organization. Before I conclude today's lecture series, we will do one short quick topic, and that is the advantages of budgeting. Like any other financial management activity, budgeting also has its own advantages. The first one being that it forces the management to make an early and timely study of the problems, and it generates cautions as well as care before the actual exercise of budgeting takes place. Secondly, budgeting provides a valuable means of controlling income, expenditures, and other such activities in an organization so as to limit all the wasteful expenditures so as to maximize the profits of an organization. Thirdly, budgeting instills cost consciousness within different departments. All wasteful and unnecessary activities as far as allocation of funds are curbed, and all the necessary and profitable ventures are invested into if proper budgeting is done in the organization. Next point, budgeting enables management to decentralize responsibility without losing any control on the organization. Secondly, budgeting also provides a yardstick for measuring the performance of different departments and individuals working in an organization. Through budgeting, weaknesses, inefficiencies and deviations are eliminated, which in fact helps the organization in achieving its overall organizational goals. In the next lecture series, we will be discussing the elements of a successful business plan. In fact, we will be talking about how budgeting helps in accurate forecasting, proper coordination, proper communication, organizational-wide cooperation, reasonable flexibility, and effective basis of evaluation. That's it for today's class. I would like you to join me in the next session on the elements of budgeting. Thank you. See you soon.